Hello everyone. My name is Maddie Lindsay. I am an independent state artist and I am here today to teach you a basic hack, which is highlighting and contouring. So I'm using the Saint makeup. This is my triple decker compact. So you can see I have all my contour shades, my bronzer, my highlight shades, which are foundation shades, and then I have a whole bunch of blush, illuminators, and this is a chapstick that my 2-year-old got into. So yep, and then on this bottom I have all my powders, so my setting powder, my illuminators, and some eyeshadows. These ones are some of my favorites, so they're the ones I keep in here constantly. So we're gonna start today with I like to use primer. You don't have to use primer. It's good for oily skin. I use it because I think it helps my makeup blend better. Even though this makeup blends beautifully, I just like this just because it gives me a little extra. Plus my face is super dry, so I like the e.l.f. moisturizing primer. There's a ton of other good ones out there. You just gotta find one that you love. But I always start with a clean moisturized face and then my primer. So I'm gonna put that on today. So I just put a little squirt in my hand, start on my cheeks, and work my way out, up on my forehead, and just get that all even and blended together. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with is my contouring. So I'm going to use my detail brush, and I'm going to use this flat end, and I'm just going to go straight in and just dip it in, okay? And I am going to start on my forehead, and I just like to kind of put it on there. You don't have to make it look pretty right now, just get it on your face. And as it's sitting on my face, my skin will start to warm it up and make it even easier to blend. So the other thing, when you're contouring your cheekbones, make sure you start at the top of your ear and work your way down. You don't want to go any lower than this little point on your nose, okay? You want those cheekbones to look lifted. So I like to just kind of draw a line from there to my ear and leave it. And then we're going to come over here and do the same thing. So we just want contour to make it look like our face is casting a shadow, making those cheekbones look bigger. I shouldn't say bigger, more lifted, okay? And then I like to do my jawline, kind of give me more defined jawline going on. And eventually we will blend that out, down onto our neck. And the other thing, I take this very edge of my brush and I just kind of dip it in the side of my contour. And then that way I can get the side of my nose. This is totally optional. I feel like my nose is very wide, so I like to contour my nose. But like I said, this is all optional. This is not, you do what you think you want to do. So, okay, looks a little crazy. Like I said, we'll blend it out. And then the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with my blush and bronzer brush. And you can do all of this with one brush. I'm using my 2 favorite today just because I can, and this is how I choose to do it today. So this gives me more of like a light to medium coverage. The detail can go medium to fuller coverage. It's to each their own, and however you put it on. If you want more full coverage, you can dab it in. If you want lighter, just brush it on there. It's totally up to you. So I'm gonna start with my main highlight, which is, right now I'm using Candlelit. And I will just kind of dab this with my brush, and then on my chin, under that contour, and then kind of up here by my nose, back under that contour, make sure everything's in there. I do kind of like to go a little bit on my cheekbones, just like that, and then the top of my forehead here. Okay, so you can kind of see, didn't blend it in, just dabbed it on, and we will blend in just a minute. I'm going to go back in with my detail brush, this small end, and I'm going to dip into my brightening shade, and I'm going to use White Peach for that today. And I am just going to put this in the inner corner of my eye, the outer corner, okay, and same thing on the other side, and then down my nose, and then tops this T-zone right here. And I will add just a little bit to my chin. I'll brighten it up just a little bit. Okay, now that that is all on there, I'm going to go back in with this brush, and same dome end, the shorter end, and I'm just going to start blending that in. So just kind of circular motions, blend that in everywhere. Start with I like to start anyways with my highlight colors so that I'm not blending in my darker shade and then bringing it down where I don't want it to be. So I'm going to do this forehead first, blend that in really well, and then if we need to, we can go back in and add some color. Go under here with my eyes. You see how easily that's blending? Like, super smooth. I don't feel like I'm wearing hardly any makeup at all. It's so nice and just creamy. Doesn't settle into my fine lines or my pores. Okay, now that we got that all blended, I am going to start to blend my contour. And with this, you want to blend up and back so that you are lifting those cheekbones. If you blend down, it's gonna make those cheekbones look kind of saggy. So up and back, and then my forehead up towards my hairline. And as you can see, I'm doing this all in one layer so that we're not doing foundation, concealer, or brightener, contour, blush, whatever. It's all in one layer, which is super, super nice. So I am going to add just a little bit more contour because I am a contour girl. I love my contour. So I'm just gonna darken that up a little bit, give my face some dimension. And that's the nice thing about contour. That's what it's for. It's supposed to make your face look like a face. Like, your face naturally has shadows, and it's not flat. It has different dimensions. So that's what we're accentuating. We're accentuating all those beautiful dimensions of your face. Okay, and I'm just gonna bring it up here on my forehead just a little bit. Okay. So the next thing, I also like to add a little bit of my concealer or brightening shade on my eyelids so that I look like I have an even skin tone and not wacky eyes. This is also really good if you want to prime for your eyeshadow, which I highly recommend because it helps your eyeshadow blend better. So I'm going to go back in my nose, a little bit of contour. Just make that a little bit darker so you can see it a little bit better. Obviously we want to blend it, but okay, and I'm going to come and blend my chin. Don't forget your chin. That's something I always forget. Walk around looking a little crazy. So, all right, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my brush, same blush and bronzer brush, same end, and I am going to do one of my blush colors. I think I'm going to do Pink Grapefruit today. It's a cute summery shade, and I love it so much. So I'm just going to go right up here on my cheekbones, just kind of dab that on. A little goes a long way. You can see that I barely put that on my brush, and look at how pretty and pink that is. Just give me some color. Okay, same on this side. Just blend that upwards as well. Sometimes I can get a little too carried away, and I just need to bring that down just a little bit, blend it back out. The other nice thing about this cream makeup, it is easy to blend and fix. So seriously, if you just have an issue, just blend it back out. Perfect. Okay, that's it, you guys. Wasn't that so easy? So quick? Last thing you want to do is just make sure everything's blended, everything looks good. This is kind of a light to medium shade today, but that is your basic hack. So go ahead and try it, and then I want to know what you think. Have a good day, you guys. Good luck.